to see where the journey of play takes me. Isn't that just beautiful? I heard it on another beautiful friend's channel. To see where the journey of play takes me. I've never played creatively. I mean, yes, when I was small, and then life got a hold of me and I forgot how to play. So I am now learning to play creatively, and to see where it leads me is just a magical experience. So I wanted to show you something else, but before I can do this, I just got to show you my 3 little bowls. Yep, I told you I had to make the 3rd little one to go with these 2. I mean, I could not do something else. It had to be a little set of 3. Now just look how beautiful. So I finished it. I did not do anything inside. I just kept it like that, and then I just added a beautiful doily to finish it off. I did do the green. Yep. I had to do the green again. And then I just had to use my beautiful little button I found at the charity shop. Oh man, just look at it. And the awesome thing with that button is, it's as if it's not supposed to be there. So when you look at the little bowl, you want to pick that up, and then you see, oh no, it's fastened there. It just gives it another, dimension. So I also added one. I got 2 at the charity shop, and I just added that little one in there as well. So my big papa bowl, it's got that little thing there in the middle, and then the mama bowl, she's got that in the middle sewed on, little doily at the bottom, and then the baby bowl got a doily inside, and voila. So isn't this just precious? Once again, I never did this before. This was my first time creating fabric bowls, but to me the magic of this was to see where it's gonna lead me. I really wanted to do something else, thought in my mind it's gonna turn out differently, but voila, this is me, this is my bowls. That is how they turned out, and I am pleasantly, very pleasantly surprised, and I love it. So after creating these 3, I was sitting there in my nest with all my little cloths around me, all my other stuff, and I just thought, you know what, now I really want to use my tea-dyed rusty fabrics, my linens and my cottons and my doilies and all the stuff that I hand dyed. I now want to make a bowl using that, and I had absolutely no idea where that play was going to take me. So there I was sitting last night and what I did was I decided to use my cream yarn and just make a bowl. I really wanted it rough. I wanted it like a nest. I really wanted it like a nest. So I just added and keep on added. I also, you see, it's not really finished yet. And then I came to a point, and then I decided I'm going to put this very dirty doily inside. Added some of these old little stringy things. You can see the doilies. They are mostly broken, but I just added them onto my nest. But I went to bed and I thought, this to me looks dead. Really, I don't know what. Something is wrong. I don't know what's going on. And I decided I got to a point where I'm just going to leave it and go to bed. That is how I felt about this. I was not very happy, I must admit. To me, it looked like something that was salvaged out of a house that got burned down or something. That's how I thought. So this morning I woke up and I thought, what can I do? What can I do? And I thought about my little nest and I didn't know. So when I got back, and that is now what I want down, I was sleeping in my room. I went down to the TV room. I saw this. And once again I thought, it needs something. I don't know. I'm going to see and I'm going to look and try to find out if I can add, let's say, serviettes or other doilies or something. And then I did the following. So I am now going to put my thing down, and then just to show you, oh my goodness, now this doesn't want us. There it goes. Because I just want to show you what I saw. So there I was looking at my little bowl. I went and I found my stash of doilies and all my things. I started to look through them, and this is what I found. So first of all, this was actually sewed in. It was kind of sewed in. I thought, really, this is just a little bit too dark. It's just too dark. It's not nice. So what I did was, I found my beautiful doilies. I found this, you know, the things that you put over the milk in the old days. And I just did the following. I placed one little doily inside. And just look at that. Immediately it transformed my whole little bowl. It became full of life. It just magically did something. So this was a little bit too white for me, this one. So I added a little cream one. And just look at that. Oh my goodness. It transformed my whole little bowl into exactly what I love. It just gave it some life, and now the burnt pieces and the dark stained pieces, you can see that one there, beautiful piece of old vintage linen that I dyed. I added that. I haven't worked it on yet, it's just there, but I added a bow, and but I mean, isn't this magical? So once again that made me thought, made me think of, to see where the journey isn't creating all about, to see where the journey of play takes me. And this is where it took me. So I didn't stop there. So I absolutely love this. So immediately I took that one out. I mean, it's not bad, but it just didn't work for me. Maybe it will work for you. But you create by using what you love. And you put it together. But just look at that. So I didn't stop there. I went through my whole little stash and I just changed them. And look there, look at that one. Oh my goodness, there you can see lots of, oh, wow. That's why I say now I don't know, how is this one? I don't know if I like that one more than the first one. So look at this, a little round cloth. Look at that in there. It's the same color, but just the cream makes it just absolutely. Okay, it's now wrong side around, so let's just do the right side. But you see, these doilies just place this little thing to me into another bracket of beautiful. Look at that. I mean, it is just magical. So I just added more and more, and each one made it different. Each one just gives it another feel. But oh my goodness, isn't it just gorgeous? So even I don't really like the blue with it, but still look at that, look at that. The brown there, it just brings it all together. So even this is beautiful. So wow, what am I gonna do? Look at this pink, beautiful, beautiful little thing. Even the pink, each and every one of these are just gorgeous in here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Who would have thought that a bowl created with really, you can see loose white stitches, cream yarn stitches. I still need to finish it if I want to. I don't know. I'm actually in love with it like this. Why add more stuff? And then just once again, let me show you. So this is the one that I had in. As I said, it's okay. It's not bad. It's something different. It really looks like a nest, but to me kind of dark and gloomy looking. I don't know. Then change that and just add a beautiful doily. Voila! And it just picks it up, if that is the word or the phrase, I don't know. It just picks it up and it just makes it stylish. That's the word, I think. Stylish compared to the first one. So what am I now gonna do? So this was actually that. I put that in. That didn't really work for me, but let me put it in. It's not bad, not at all, but it didn't do the same thing. So I thought, well, what now? What am I gonna do? And I decided I am not going to decide. I am just going to place these, whatever I feel like on any given day, I'm going to put inside. So I am going to start off with this one today because I think today this is the one. I'm not going to sew it on. Why? I don't need to. I can take it out, replace it with any of the others at any given time. And this is it. So these will be changeable, the inside. My outside will stay like this. I will just work these things on because I haven't worked them on yet. But this is going to be like that. And then this bowl at this stage, I think I'm just going to put all my finds in here. Look there. So once again, use what you have and just create what you love. So there I am going to put my things in there. My beautiful leaf. Look there, my beautiful leaf. Just put it loosely and it's like a flower arrangement. I mean, really, look at that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So this, I always come back from the beach or wherever I walk and go with finds. And then I just place them loosely all over the house, or I bring them up here in my workspace. But I never had something to really show them off in. Now just look at my beautiful little bowl. So when I am now tired of that one, that doily, I can just replace it with something else. Add just a little leaf in, or nothing, or just that. And voila, there it's changed. Isn't this just absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing? I mean, can you believe it? That a little bowl like this brought me so much joy this morning. I mean, last night I felt really discouraged. I felt I've wasted my time. It's not working. I don't know what to do. And this morning I was actually looking. I bought some little, not serviettes, the things that you blow your nose with, handkerchiefs. I bought some beautiful handkerchiefs at the charity shop a while back, and I have no idea where I put them. So I was actually thinking of making a little thing there, like an envelope, a little, and then put the handkerchief in there. So I was actually looking for my handkerchiefs when I went through that stash, and then I found these round doilies things, and I started putting them in, and voila, that was my answer. So the same with life. Just keep going. Just do every day what you can, what you're allowed to do, what makes you excited, and see where it leads. See where your life leads. And it may look at times very scruffy and very dark even, and burnt and just lifeless, but just keep going. And then one day you add another dimension, another situation, and voila, all of a sudden your whole life makes sense. The same with your kids' lives, you know. At times you're going to look at them and their life is going to look like this, and you think, oh my goodness, it's one big disaster. You're going to be upset and you're going to be worried. No, don't go there. Realize it's just a phase. We all need to go through our times. If you look at trees, you'll see sometimes it's winter. There's no leaves. They look dead. They look burned. They look washed out. But voila, all of a sudden, little leaves are starting to come, and life, you can see the life. At times you don't see the life. That's what I said. This thing to me last night looked lifeless. It just looked dark and lifeless, and I was kind of upset until exactly the same thing. I removed something, added something else, and voila, all of a sudden, I saw life. So the same with us. So let's just relax. Let's just come to the point where we are excited about our lives, our children's lives, other people's lives, whatever. Let's see where the journey of play takes us. Because life in this realm is supposed to be a learning curve. It's supposed to be a journey, exciting, learning new things. We all get here into this realm, have absolutely no idea who we are, where we're going, what we're supposed to do. It seems very, very dark and lifeless. But I've decided I'm going to start to view my life as an exciting journey. Even though I don't understand most of the time where I am, where I'm going, just realize it's for my good. I'm learning, and voila, look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Well, is it from Zetster's Lab? Thanks that I can share my journey with you. I am putting my little things in there. I actually also thought about the white stones of the sea stones. I can put that in there, even though if I did do that previously with this, and I added my white stones, I don't have any here. I do have a dog's bone that is kind of white. That's the only thing I've got. You see, if you just add a beautiful white stone or something in there, that is going to look absolutely gorgeous. So that doily will also work. Depends what you put in it. So, what an exciting journey. Now I think I am at this stage where I really think I now have had enough of creating bowls for a little while. I made 4 in the last 3 days, I think. I'm now done. It's time to move on to something else. I have no idea what that's going to be. But what a joy this journey of play is turning out to be. Magical, I tell you. You change one thing and the whole thing changes. It's just magical. And just look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm going to leave it like this. That is what I actually tried when I created this. I wanted this effect. So I just placed them on top of each other. I even scrunched them a little bit. And then I started to work. And I tried to not get too many white stitches on my doilies. I tried to keep them a little bit loose as well at places. And now I am absolutely in love with my little bowl. Well, love you lots. Let me know what you are busy with. Thank you for all my new subscribers, friends. Thank you for all all the comments. It's just awesome. Life is a beautiful journey if you start to look at it as an adventure, to see where it's going to lead, and to learn to do those things and to savor the moment and do those things that really makes you come alive. That's the only way to find happiness. Love you lots. Have a fantastic day. I'm on my way to the hairdresser. I need some, you can see, foils, a little cut. So I usually go to her about once in 2 months. So today is the day. Love you lots. Is it from Zetster Slab.